Good evening, Chuck Roberts coming to you live from CNN. Today we have a story about a student named Ricky Mason entitled, Why Me? Why me?
Kane is in the building.
Why me?
Live from Cape Canaveral, Florida, we're going to be having our interview with Ricky Mason, discussing his views on Martin Luther King and why he should be chosen to attend the dedication ceremony. What can you tell me about your first thoughts on Martin Luther King?
As a kid, I can recall learning about Martin Luther King and thinking, how did he have the courage to stand up against an abundance of unjust laws, years of discrimination, and a people with a deep hatred just because of the color of his skin? I wondered, what fueled him? What gave him the drive to continue on through the many trials and tribulations? Did he have a point where he thought that his work was a failure? Who did he turn to when all odds were against him?
Were you ever able to come up with an answer to those questions?
The answer to these questions became evident once I began to take a deeper look into the life of Martin Luther King and analyze a few of his speeches. Martin Luther King was more than just an activist for equal rights. He was a hero to the people. He instilled a sense of hope, courage, and dignity into the hearts and souls of people who had been beaten and pushed down decade upon decade before. Martin Luther King was able to give people something to strive for, something that they could imagine. Martin Luther King was able to give the people a dream. Martin Luther King had a dream, a goal that he truly believed in. That is what gave him the courage to stand up and lead against all adversity. What made Martin Luther King great was the fact that he was able to transfer his passion, drive, and courage to other people, cultivating the same goals and dreams that he envisioned.
Do you believe that Martin Luther King has successfully fulfilled his dream?
Martin Luther King knew the fight for equality would last long after his tenure in the battle. But through the people he inspired, his legacy would live long past him. 48 years ago, Martin Luther King delivered the I Have a Dream speech. This speech was a major turning point in the fight for equality for African Americans and women. Even though today we have made great progress, the battle still continues on many frontiers, such as racism, sexism, and social status. Martin Luther King gave the people hope. Martin Luther King gave the people a hero. And that is what we need today, a hero.
And why do you believe you should be chosen to attend the dedication?
As a citizen of the United States of America, and a strong believer in equal rights, I have strived to carry out the legacy of Martin Luther King in my everyday life. As diversity liaison for student government, a CARES mentor and tutor, and president of the National Society of Black Engineers, I make every effort to encourage, build self-esteem, promote diversity, and develop goals in those I encounter. As a mentor and tutor on campus, I believe that I stand as a symbol of hope and encouragement for many people by giving them a positive role model to look up to. I work to be available to help my mentees in any way that I can. Just as MLK, I believe that if a person has a good role model to follow, they will follow suit and want to achieve and strive for success. In today's world, education is the key to gaining opportunities, and that is why I devote my efforts and time to the cause. As a member of the National Society of Black Engineers, my mission is to increase the number of culturally responsible black engineers who excel academically, succeed professionally, and positively impact the community. This mission ties into the legacy of MLK by its attempt to level the playing field for African Americans in the professional world, so that African Americans have the same opportunities and support as their counterparts. We also seek to build leaders, and by building leaders, we are pulling as we climb. Moreover, my newly attained position as diversity liaison for student government will put me in a better position to carry out the fight for equality. This will allow me to be able to make campus a better and safer place for people of all races, sexualities, and social status. As diversity liaison, I will be the person that the president looks to when situations happen on campus, such as the banner in 2011 and the effigy in 2008. As diversity liaison, it would be an honor to represent the University of Kentucky in its progress towards becoming a diverse campus at the 2011 MLK National Memorial dedication.
What does the dedication of the Martin Luther King National Memorial mean to you?
The Martin Luther King National Memorial is a symbol of hope, of faith, of courage, and of the battles already won. For the heroes of today, the Martin Luther King National Memorial gives them something to look up to, something to show that their work isn't going in vain. The Martin Luther King National Memorial is a symbol that the dream still lives.
I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.